Bart grabs a protein block for lunch, takes it the distance, and slams home the sundae for a little dessert. All right, let's end with some one. How about a sandwich? Gets a stop, throws down a two-hand jam, and then spins a huge amount of space for the game-winning rim rattler. Season 6. Choose your winner now and submit your best plays with the hashtag 2KTVWOW on social media. All of this excitement, top plays, playoff basketball in Sacramento. Hopefully, we're lighting the beam. See you next week.
Spots, we're right there with you. You can press that button to watch 2KTV while in the city.
And if you want to see more 2KTV or more of us, we're on social media at NBA2K_2KTV.
See you there and on the courts. Until next week,
enjoy the game.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At power forward, Marcus Morris Sr. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At center, Ivica Zubac. At the other guard position, Paul George. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team is Ty Lue. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Phoenix Suns. 4 inches. Number 2, Josh Okogie. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant. The head coach for your Phoenix Suns is Monty Williams. This is your Phoenix Suns.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
There's no doubt the Suns are behind their head coach, Monty Williams. He said, quote, as a young coach, you can get emotional because as much as we love winning, there's nothing like knowing that you've got 15 guys that are with you. You can walk into any arena in the league and feel confident because you know that your crew has your back. Brian?
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go. That's good from Durant on the assist by Paul. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. It's good from about 19 feet.
Marcus Morris, money in the mid-range.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Leonard. And we're about a minute into the first. Back to Westbrook. Shoots over Paul. And it's Westbrook again missing. Paul against Westbrook. Ayton inside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Paul against Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. George for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Paul. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's George. Westbrook outside. Free throw line jumper. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to...
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game...
Passes to Durant. Here's Okogie, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Boy, the explosion, the body control, Westbrook doing damage right now.
Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Westbrook. Over Paul. Westbrook can't hit.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
And he can't get the first one. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Plumlee. Pass to Highland. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Paul. Highland misses. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. He's checked by Plumlee. Leonard against Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with his passing and his shooting.
Up top, George. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. High arcing shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Batum's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for George. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Powell with a steal. And they're on the run. Pass to Batum. Plumlee with it. And Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
And he converts the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Clippers trail. Here's Mann. Powell outside. 1:03 left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. I'm not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Lee. Drives to the hoop. Here's Biyombo. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
44 seconds left in the first. Powell outside. Here's Mann. Here's Highland. Pass to Powell. Now here's Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Back to Powell. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Gordon, he's checked in for Highland. Clock is at 3. Here's Powell. And again.
He can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Count that.
The ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Craig.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
Falls for Powell.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
Here's Lee. Yes, on the jumper.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this.
Here they are, your Suns Panthers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, you know, it was great to be upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, Use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Eric Gordon. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker against Gordon. Back to Ayton. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here they come. The pull-up J. Westbrook can't hit.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
For the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Covington, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Gordon, and he makes both free throws. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
He's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Bones Highland.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 8. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Highland. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Booker for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Ball finds Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
It just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Leonard outside. Pass to Highland. Poked away and stolen by Paul. On the break. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morris for three. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant pass to Paul. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Paul's got 6.
Well, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
Here's Highland. That one off the back iron and out. The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. George outside. Here's Highland. Leonard on the wing.
Suns foul.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Down low. Biyombo can't hit. The Clippers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Terrence Ross.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position. Draws contact there.
Some changes for Phoenix. Craig is checked in for Biyombo. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Shamet comes in for Lee. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Gordon comes in for Leonard. Here's Mann. Out to Covington. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ross.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Craig, good.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Powell outside. Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Gordon. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Shamet, guarded by Batum. Back to Craig. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. And the Suns get another 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Gordon with it. Knocked loose. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet, defended by Gordon.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The ball's knocked loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the wing on the left. Outside Ross. Launches a 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Clippers shooting just 21% from the floor. On the wing man. Soft touch off the glass. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Well, the focus of Covington on the defensive end. Long, athletic, dialed into his opponent. So good at contesting shots.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I like what the field goal percentage. They're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously. And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising and making the next play. Hey, not looking good out there.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Here's Leonard, down to 5 on the shot clock. And there it is for him. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6, and he gets it to go. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist. So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Phoenix. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. He's got 9.
Well, there's a comfortability for Kawhi Leonard in the mid-range. Boy, he can catch his rhythm right there.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. For three, Booker. Westbrook with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's George. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there are times where you've got to get to that mid-range jump shot, and Paul George has got it to perfection.
Booker for three. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Durant. Pass to Zubac. Just 3 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the jam by George.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Shot from inside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Here's Paul. And the layup falls. Paul's got 8.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Westbrook with it. Durant covering. Here's Leonard. Again, the Clippers score.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for your Suns Dancers.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Okogie. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
Leonard finds Powell. Batum outside. Pass to Lee, and the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Paisley, he's checked in for Phoenix. Warren comes in for Craig. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Warren against Leonard. From the stripe, again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
To the middle. Here's Biyombo, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here are the Clippers now. Coming off a Suns make. For 3, Covington hits a 3-pointer. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, Covington has made himself a viable and legitimate three-point shooter. How about that one?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Count it. Good. And the Suns lead by 13.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Eric Gordon.
Here's Leonard. He's got 15. The Suns clear it. Outside Warren. No good. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Phoenix is shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. On the floor for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Russell Westbrook out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Zubac in at the 5.
This is something Bazley must hone. When he's scoring inside at a good percentage, what a bonus.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Shamet, defended by Gordon. And that one drops for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Nice shot by George.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Lee. Defended by Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Damian Lee. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Hits both from the stripe. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Westbrook. Here's Zubac. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Bazley. Back to Shamet. Now here's Warren. The offensive rebound. Leonard right side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
First one falls.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Paul. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Durant. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Zubac. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Westbrook drives. That shot off the mark. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. Tries the 9-footer. And, yep, it's good. And the Suns lead by 12.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Westbrook against Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Booker for three. That shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Westbrook. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
The Suns making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Booker no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Morris. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Phoenix calls timeout. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Paul for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. George left side. Lets the three fly. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Booker. Let's go with a three. And the Suns miss again.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting.
Whoa!
About the flashy display from Paul George. Complete mastery when it comes to the handle.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even. But once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Now here's Westbrook. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Suns.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Westbrook. And the Clippers miss again. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 11.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And so here are the Clippers. Westbrook with it. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
So the Suns win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.